This gamer back here again with another Final Fantasy. Decided I might as well go ahead and just combine this go ahead and do the second part of this, because we really didn't reach such a really good stopping point because my internet was kind of being stupid. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm gonna try to at least get the Baaj temple finished here. But let's go ahead and explore this area just a little bit.
Nope. Can't read it.
We don't know nothing about Albed, so we can't read it, unfortunately. Go ahead and open that treasure chest to obtain 200 gil. And if we go ahead and swim across here, it's almost cat-a-corner to the other treasure chest there. We can come through here and grab another treasure chest up here containing 2 potions. And if we go ahead and do this, it'll tell us the introduction to Albed. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. And of course, I've already done it. I've gotten all of them, I believe, on my other save files, so I'm just going to go ahead and load it real quick. Alright, come on. Oh, I did not mean to do that again. No. And I've got quite a lot of these Albed primers. I think I might have actually gotten almost all of them. I might be missing like maybe one. So let's go over here and see if this stuff isn't any more decoded. Maybe it's not as coded as what I think, but I know my other save files I do have. Like every single Albed primer, so I can come back here on my other save file and show you what that actually says. And if we go ahead and turn a left here, there's actually another treasure chest setting over here that we can grab. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that for a high potion. Amazingness, and we will be coming back to the Baaj Temple much later in the game. But let's go ahead and continue. You can see we've done got knocked into the water, and there's really not much we can do here except swim down for another cutscene. it looks like we got a little bit of a battle going on our hands. All right. We have to fight this dude way later in the game. And I will tell you one thing right now, he is a major pain in the ass. This dude is hard as hell to kill. If you do not have your characters properly built, you're gonna have a hell of a time with this dude. Right now there's not really much I can do. Hopefully he won't kill me here. Really, all you can really do here is just keep on hitting him. And then it'll eventually come to this cutscene here.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
So now we're pretty much stuck in here. So the only choice is to move on. Sounds like it's like glitched out right here. But whatever.
Need fire.
As Tita says, we need to build a fire here, and we can even examine the fireplace here. It'll say the remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you should be able to start another fire here. Alright, we will do that in just a second. But if we come around here and come behind here, we will have a chest we can open, and it will contain an X potion. Ah, hold on, my freaking headset's dying. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we can... We will go ahead and find the, I believe it's the withered bouquet up here. It will be up here on the wall right here. So we can go ahead and grab that. That's part of the fire, and then we can grab the flint, which is on the other side. But if we come right here, we can go ahead and open this treasure chest that contains an ether. Very nice. You rarely ever get ethers on here except for whenever you use one of the new character's abilities, which is actually coming up here in just a minute. And if we go all the way down here, I believe this chest contains a high potion. Awesome. Oh my god, Titus, what are you stuck on? Alright. This door we cannot go through for some reason. It just doesn't let us go through that door. So, that's where we came from. I think. Yeah, we're gonna want to go through here, I believe. Yes. And if we come up here and examine this desk, we will get the flint. And this is what we need to start that fire. Don't worry about looting the other areas here because there's really not much else to loot. There really isn't anything that you can loot at this point. So let's go ahead and use the flint and the wither bouquet, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and try to start a fire and let's see what happens.
I need food. What do you want?
Yeah, we're gonna get a flashback here.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was actually just a dream that he had. And as you can tell, we're not alone.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
So much for getting more wood.
Give me a break!
Titus, you're never gonna get a break. Ooh. Hate to use a high potion because I don't even have 1,000 HP yet, but we'll go ahead and do it. Alright. We're gonna get a little battle scene here with a kind of battle scene cutscene. These are the people known as the Albed. I'm not going to give any names or anything away yet.
You on my side? Cool.
Alright, this is going to tell us about the using, steal, and use commands that this character here knows. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. These items can only be used with the special abilities steal and use. So it's going to make us do a grenade. Which for the level that we're at right now does a really good amount of damage to that guy. We can actually use steel to steal more grenades. Just go ahead and use all the grenades we got. Oh, we couldn't steal anything there. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and heal Titus there. Even though I really didn't need to do that, but we're gonna go ahead and use another grenade. Alright, we're now getting AP for every battle we do. And you're going to see what that AP is for in just a minute. After I show you the spear grid, I'm actually going to cut this video off short. I'll save it at a save point, and that'll be the point where we stop. We're going to try to condense it into every other save point, is how we're going to kind of split up the videos.
That was close.
And I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wak, Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Tribadek Risa!
Dralnia, Drakisha Dave.
I could tell you what they're saying, but
Ifun Petted!
I'm not going to spoil it.
Kuno.
The game's going to make us go through and explain the spear grid and everything, and that's going to take up a good couple of minutes. And honestly, I'm not going for a super long stream tonight because I'm quite tired. I've actually been up since like 3 this morning.
Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
Now, I will say this when he's asking them to work
I
for him.
said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Alright.
Suchai!
If we actually talk to these guys, or this guy here in specific, he will give you 3 potions. So let me go ahead and let Riku explain the spear grid, and then I'm gonna save over here, that way I can go ahead and end the video actually. What the hell?
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Oh, I forgot about this little scene.
Rahui! Kadya Vijavunus, Drana!
All right. You don't have to shout.
Oh, almost forgot.
Alright, using the spear grid. The spear grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spears. I could explain it 10 times easier than this thing could. Pretty much once you get a spear level, you can move around the spear grid. You can activate the nodes. If you have any locked nodes, if you have the correct lock node key spear, you can unlock them. End of story. Ability spears, you gotta have abilities. Activate abilities. Power spears activate strength and defense and health nodes. Magic spears, or mana spears as they call them, unlock MP spear nodes, magic defense, and magic nodes. Agility and speed spears unlock agility nodes, accuracy nodes, and evasion nodes. And ability spears unlock abilities. And we have special luck spears too, but you rarely get fortune spears, but they're used to unlock luck nodes. The one thing I will mention though, if you've already been over a spear once, if you actually plan on going back, you can go back up to 4 steps on one spear level. But other than that, if you're not moving backwards, every time you move it costs 1 spear level. This thing goes so freaking slow just to try to explain how to do it. And as you can see, the spear grid is massive. I'm just going to show you how big this thing actually is. This thing goes all the way around. And this is for every single character we're going to get. They're going to have to, every single one of them, go all the way around the spear grid. And if you want the platinum trophy for this game, you have to pretty much fill in every single node in this whole entire spear grid with like HP spears and everything, and actually activate them all. It sounds like a pretty crazy task, and let me tell you, it took me forever to do it. And I mean, an example right there, I used 1 spear level right there to move 1 spear. And then I went ahead and used an ability spear to activate the ability next to me. So when I earn another spear level, I'll be able to move from here to here and activate the next node, which would be raise defense by 1 point. And I would need a power spear for that, which I do not have currently at this moment. But anyway, I'm sorry, my voice is sounding a little rough here, but that's pretty much all I'm going to really include in this part. Tune in next time for the 3rd part of this walkthrough, and it will cover through what we are going to be going through down here and what we're going to be working for them. And I know it cuts out right there whenever I go to save, but anyway, I went ahead and saved. So anyway, guys, I am Badass Gamer. You all have a fantastic night and take it easy. Peace out, y'all.